Hello, 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 dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So we have Virgo, Libra, Cusp, right? That's where we're at, I think. It is. Um, there is this heavy energy that I'm picking up. Some of you, my loves, I would definitely suggest therapy. Maybe step away from over consuming like spiritual content. Somewhere in this path or in this journey, you you started to overconsume and you started to depend more on what us as readers are saying or etc. versus what your own intuition is telling you. Our voices as readers are never to silence your own intuition. We're here to support, to help you when you're a little confused, where when you need a little bit of confirmation or etc. But we're never meant to silence your own voice. And it is okay to be in alignment with a reader and to resonate with their reading. And then in the next season, maybe they're just not the reader for you. That is perfectly fine. Maybe you can go back to that reader in 6 months, in a year, or etc. Or maybe your season with that reader has ended. But there is a sense here that one or two things have to happen. Either you have to stop over consuming spiritual content without, because I feel like you're consuming it, but you're not giving yourself the time to digest what it is. Whether it is readings, whether it's like learning about things, is like it's an overconsumption, but nothing is really being learned or nothing is really being absorbed in the way that it should. And then you're simultaneously at the same time ignoring certain things that are trying to come up from within that are needing your attention. And this is why when I first started, I suggested therapy. Therapy can be, because again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you options here, my love. You can speak to a therapist, hear yourself say certain things out loud. You can go ahead and journal. You can go ahead and dance it off, spend time in nature. I don't know, something. But there's something has to shift or something has to change in the fact that you need to you need to connect back with yourself. There's a disconnect here that I'm feeling, that you've just been like full blown like ignoring yourself, your intuition. And it's like you'll be watching something or you'll be hearing something and you're just like, well, if part of what they said was true, then the whole message has to be true. No. You can be watching a reader and one word or one sentence is the only thing that you need to take from that reading. And then the rest has to be let go of. And that is perfectly fine. And it's about learning about that discernment this week. I would honestly advise you maybe take a break, take an intentional break from social media. If watching things about like what is happening in the world or etc., it's getting you overwhelmed over whatever, take a break. But honestly, the main thing that I'm picking up is like therapy. Therapy is needed. You're needing to vent, you're needing to talk, and the coping mechanism that you have been using have not been helping. If anything, I feel that they are they're creating more of an imbalance than anything else within yourself, and it's just because of the simple fact that you're taking in, you're taking in, you're taking in, but nothing is getting like digested. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing is getting digested. So like if you're watching readings, you're like watching like 10 readings like back to back, but you're not digesting anything that is being said. Or if you're watching any type of like spiritual content, or if you're reading like multiple spiritual books or whatever, you're rushing through them but you're not digesting the information. So there's something here about like needing to digest things that is very important for you during this time. And it's also this sense of like whatever it is that is coming up, whatever emotional turmoil, struggles that are coming up from the past. It's something that needs to be digested. And this is where like something like therapy, journaling, or etc. will be very beneficial for you. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card. We have the Lord, take charge with authority, and then dream and journey, which is the drum. So you have two cards. So with the Lord, we have this energy of like taking charge and taking charge with authority. So needing to take charge of your life is the main thing that is coming up here. We have page 50 for the Lord. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. And then with the drum, 122. Doesn't want to land. Journey inward to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. So it's pretty much about what we were talking about, like needing to digest and needing to take a break from all of this other external thing that you have been over consuming. This is the time, this is the opportunity for you to take charge of your life, to take control of the narrative in your life. And, we're all still going to be here, whether you decide to take a week off, 2 weeks off, or whatever it is. When you are ready to come back and continue on, looking at your readers, looking at your spiritual content, it is all going to be here. We are not going anywhere. Alrighty. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.